Damn, boys. Book Legendary ain't dead yet. It's time for the playoffs. Let's get this CGN Hotline show started right now.
It's getting crazy going nuts in here. It's getting crazy going nuts in here.
Right. It's the playoffs. We've bled. We've sweated. We've cried. We've laughed. And now it's time to fight for all the money. Are you ready? Are you ready? Could you possibly be more ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Let's take a look at the results from Week 13 and see how everything shook out. Our first matchup of Week 13 saw the Greatest Fantasy defeating the Sharks 111-90. The Greatest Fantasy finished the regular season at 9-4. They get the 2 seed. The Sharks in the consolation bracket at 5-8. Next is Red Jefferson Dung Run, scoring 120 points, beating the Lazy Perfectionists with 98 points. Red Jefferson makes the playoffs at 7-6. Lazy Perfectionist down to the consolation bracket with you. Commish 3-10. Our next matchup, Pimps McGee going up against Afternoon Delight. Pimps McGee wins a close one, 110-107. Pimps McGee finishes the season at 8-5. Afternoon Delight at 5-8. Pimps McGee heading to the playoffs and Afternoon Delight down to the consolation. Next matchup, Excello Supremo winning 134-122 over the favorite Sweater. Both of these teams are making the playoffs. Excello Supremo, the 1 seed at 10-3. Favorite Sweater finishes at 6-7. Coyote Snuggly took on the Loose Balls, and the Loose Balls picked up the victory 89-79. They finished the season at 8-5. Coyote Snuggly down to the consolation at 4-9. Loose Balls heading off to the playoffs. Excello Supremo, I have to congratulate you, buddy. Not only did you win the highest point total this week with 134 points, but you won the highest point total for the season. That's another $55. Whoa, who's the best?
I'm the best. I'm the best.
Quarterfinal round of the playoffs this week sees 2 marquee matchups between Titans. 2 powerhouse battles to see who will advance to the semifinals. The first of those matchups sees the Doge and the Loose Balls taking on Red Jefferson Dung Run. Let's go right now to the Loose Balls and see what they've got to say about this week, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I was busy reflecting, thinking back on a fantasy football season where I started 1-4. Borg Legendary and the entire CGN Hotline show world had me written off, and all I did from that point on was win 7 of the next 8 weeks, put myself into the playoffs. Now the only thing standing in between me and a berth in the semifinals is Red Jefferson, if that is his real name. Red, I know that you love hunting gemstones, but you, sir, need to prepare to be rocked by the Doge. That's all.
Howdy, folks. This is Red Jefferson, descendant of Thomas Jefferson, founding father. This week I'm going into combat against the Doge. That's right. Going up against the Loose Balls, and I really wish I was doing it with Kareem Hunt, but he hits women. Good luck out there. Next quarterfinal matchup finds Pimps McGee going up against the favorite sweater. Ooh, it's gonna be a crazy one to see who can go on to the semis. Let's take a look, shall we? First, starting with a little word from Pimps McGee.
This is the video where I talk trash.
Hey guys, Joel here, manager of Pimps McGee, of course. Well, it's pretty clear that I'm the underdog this week. Let's just get that straight. But you know what? I kind of like being the underdog. We're used to it here in Cleveland. We're tough people. We can handle it. In fact, I've whipped up a little something here I'd like to share with you guys. A little smack talk. My name is Joel, and I'm here to say I'm gonna pull the upset, gonna find a way to make it to the semis, to the final four. Sorry, favorite sweater, let me show you the door. Wow, that was really good. Favorite sweater, I'm sorry if the lyrics were a little too harsh. Didn't mean anything personal by it. So, may the best man win.
There's always something refreshing about having a losing record and making the playoffs. And so this is for all you other losers. I'm representing you. You couldn't make it. You couldn't make it to the big dance. Lazy Perfectionist, Coyote Snuggly, Afternoon Delight, the Sharks. I'm representing you. This is for you guys. This is for you. Pimps McGee, you got Melvin Gordon out, I think. Hopefully, he may come back, but then Le'Veon Bell held on to all year. Just been AWOL. I'm favored to beat you, and I think you know what's going to happen. I'm going to beat you. So it's going to be round 2 of the playoffs for me, and we're going to make big things happen.
There you have it. The 2 mega matchups to determine who's going to go on to face the greatest fantasy and Excello Supremo in the semifinals. It's never been more exciting in CGN land. I can't wait to see you boys out on the field.